Welcome back to Lexing with the Stars. This is your host, Amy Boss, right on Bangy TV. And I have the pleasure to bring you a very exquisite guest. Her name is Oluchi, and she is Miss World Nigeria 2021. Oluchi, how are you doing? It's so glad to see you again.
Likewise, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, pleasure. I'm here as well. Thank you for inviting us. Well, we're gonna be quick. I know we have things to do. So, this is Oluchi. Tell us about yourself, because many people might know you or write about you or see you, but they really don't know who you are. Can you communicate to us?
Absolutely. So my name is Oluchi Madubuike, Miss World Nigeria 2021. Amongst other things, I am a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for almost 7 years now, so I'm still practicing. I also describe myself as a multifaceted individual because I kind of dabble in a couple different things. I love fashion, and so I create content. I describe myself more as like a digital creator as opposed to being an influencer.
Right.
So I do create content on that front. I'm also a budding entrepreneur, so venturing into some businesses as well. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm actually going to be starting a women's network. So Becoming She Network, where it's just for women to connect, rise, and to grow. I've been on a journey for the last 2 years with personal development and discovery, and so a lot of what I've learned and the mindset hacks and shifts that I've had, I want to bring other women on that journey too, to empower them and to help them through that journey. So I'm excited for that. I feel like I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats, but all purposeful.
Well, I can hear that. I mean, that's great because there's many women out there just as yourself, driven, ambitious, but they don't get the visibility, don't get the recognitions, work behind the scenes kind of stuff. And we congratulate you. We want to give big up to you. Don't give up. We're supporting you. We're supporting you. And you were in a Fremont a couple months ago, and you were one of the presenters. Is it your first time at Fremont? And what you're doing, what is it? What kind of impact did it have in Fremont, and what you're seeing for coming with your show and women empowerment?
So that was my first time at Fremont. I actually have presented the year before at Fremont. I'm very excited to still have that collaborative effort between me and the team. Definitely see long-term collaboration moving forward. Definitely hope to present very many more awards. I'll be there this year by the grace of God. But I do feel like one thing it definitely empowered me to do was just for people to hear my voice and just to kind of start a conversation about me here in Dallas, because I went to school in Dallas, and I feel like a good amount of people know who I am, but then after my venture of becoming Miss Beautiful Girl Nigeria, also Miss World Nigeria 2021, I'm more back and forth between Dallas and Lagos. So trying to establish that community here, I think everyone's a very played a pivotal role, just because they do have community here as well. So it's great to be part of something bigger than me.
Well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I called you Miss Pretty Face.
Oh, really?
I forgot the title, so
I never, yeah, that's true. In an interview, I remember that.
Well, that's good. So, Afrobeat or Amapiano?
Easy Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
But the thing is, we did take Amapiano.
Right.
You forgot about that.
I just keep hearing South Africa.
We did, yeah, it's okay. After we won at AFCON, we took that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We call it our piano.
Our piano?
Yeah, our piano.
You guys heard that, right? I got nothing to do with it. So.
I got everything to do with it.
Okay, she's a menace. All right, so you have that. What's the future for you?
Oh wow, I feel like I couldn't even quantify it if I wanted to. I definitely have always believed in living a purposeful life and having a very strong faith system. God is my everything, and I feel like this year really tapped into that. And so there's, again, numerous opportunities. The biggest one that I'm going to be focusing on this year is building and establishing that network, the Women's Empowerment Network, Becoming She Network is what I call it. It's been a journey, and I'm really excited to see how that fleshes out. I hope to do events. Our French is probably here in Dallas and in Nigeria as well. Eventually a podcast, something's going to come out of it that I feel will be very fruitful for the women to come, and I think that's just a goal of this year for me, is to grow women and women in faith. So also doing I have a Bible study that I lead. So I'm really excited to see the impact that I will have in my life will have in other women's lives as well, and then also establishing myself as a full-on entrepreneur this year. So I'm excited.
You're a world changer, you're a leader, you're a model, fashion designer.
I mean, it is in my, you called it out. Honestly, I am.
design?
Yeah. I'm waiting to finally establish that brand long term. Yes.
Well, there being kind of lines for the men because I'll give my measurement like ASAP, like right now.
I feel like every time I have a conversation with any of my male friends, I'm going to talk about all of my female ventures. They're like, what about the men? I'm like, men can do their own thing. I'm just kidding. But if I do get to that point and I feel led again to create something for you guys, I will. But for right now, we're going to keep it for the females only.
Well, I appreciate you. So how can someone be able to get a hold of you? They want to book you to be a hostess or a speaker, be a brand ambassador for the high end design or brand.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of definitely up my league. Love speaking. Speaking is one of my favorite things. So I feel like it's one of my gifts, if not like my biggest gift in life.
Yeah.
So definitely brand ambassador. Everything you just mentioned. You can definitely reach out to my team. I have my email on all my social media platforms. So if you go on Instagram or TikTok, it's @_Oluchi, Oluchi. And then my email is just Oluchi. I'm not gonna flesh it out for you because I don't know how to write it. So go ahead and follow me, check it out, and then if you send an email to my team, we can definitely work.
Oluchi, what does that mean?
Oh, it's the most beautiful thing.
Oh, that's what
it is the most beautiful thing. No,
yeah.
That's what it means. But I absolutely adore the meaning of my name.
Right.
Yes.
Is that just short or just like?
No, that's what it is.
Oluchi.
But it's Oluchi for the Americans. It's Oluchi for the Nigerians.
Okay, Oluchi.
There you go. Okay, so take a guess. What do you think it means?
Pearls from God.
Oh no, it's bigger. It's way bigger than that.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Ooh, I like that. That's a different angle. No, but it means God's work.
Okay. Hey, I'm supposed to know they had to do something with it.
Listen, God's work. You know, God's work is perfect. Not me, but God's work is.
Hey, no, God's work is perfect. Like, you're perfect. You're perfected in God.
So. Exactly. You think of everything around us as an example of the work of God. Just imagine having that kind of name. It speaks over me.
Yes. Because you can't limit how he does it. Because it's not going to be like it's like an art.
Right.
Like a designer. Like when you do art, you can start from the beginning, from the center, from the end. But like whenever you bring that piece together,
it's all perfect. Right. Yes. And that's exactly how the perfect way to describe me. Like my life is an embodiment of God's work, and I do God's work. So I don't know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And one thing people don't know that you're an ambassador for the blood cancer.
Yes, blood cancer
advocates.
Yes.
Right. That's a fight. What is part of it?
I lost my dad to leukemia 13 years ago. And so since then, that became a pet project of mine. I actually work with Children Living with Cancer Foundation in Lagos, Nigeria, and just bringing awareness to that as well as supporting with any financial donations as well. So that's very close to my heart. If you ever get a chance to go back to Nigeria and visit them, it will literally break your heart. But I feel like children deserve a future, and like if they don't have good health, that future is compromised. Yes. It's only the survivors who can make anything out of life, right? So hopefully for more survivors, hopefully that more people kind of join in that camaraderie, and we can champion something for the children.
Well, let us know what we can do because we can be able to present this in the forefront. Have some sponsors, anybody
to
give,
absolutely.
I mean, I just recently was cooperating with Simulation School in Malawi. We're helping them get resources. So we did a fundraiser at the radio. Bob Marley, One Love from here. So we would love to help you with your organization or anybody that has something.
Absolutely, yes. We're definitely, even with the brunch and everything I'm going to do this year, definitely proceeds are definitely going to go to organizations. I'm very passionate about helping. That's one of the things that I feel like I was created to do besides inspiring people to like fulfill their life's mission. I do feel like part of my purpose is to be a giver. And us is to do that. So I'd love everyone to join on board, especially with the Children Living with Cancer Foundation. They have their own website, they have their own Instagram. You can Google them, just write Children Living with Cancer Foundation in Lagos, Nigeria, and you get all the information how to donate and support them.
Well, we'll do our best. So besides me being multimodal and all, so I'm calling it out, I'm speaking the word of God, but like, hey, besides doing promotion, besides booking you, having you in our establishment, in our spot, interview, marketing, commercials, everything, we got you, social media and beyond. We also have things that she wants to say before she gets out here. Any message for anybody that likes you or wants to be like you, that you believe inspires, to aspire to be like you?
I would say one thing I'll start with a couple things, but the first thing I would say is something my dad taught me since I was little. And it's don't give up. It sounds very cliche, but genuinely don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Because behind every hurdle that you're facing is actually the blessings and everything that God has filled you with for the other people, right? Life, we weren't here just for ourselves and our own personal gain and our desires. We're here to help other people. We're here to build community. We're here to pour into other people. And so the more that you say no, you're actually preventing someone else from saying yes. So a lot of your life is tied to other people. Like, so when you say yes to an activity, when you say yes to continue to pursue your dreams, and you become, that role model for someone else and make them believe that they can also say yes. So that's the biggest part for me with not giving up. It's not about me, it's about other people. And being faith driven, of course, God is everything. Tie yourself closely to your faith. When he said in Matthew 6:33, put God first and everything else will be added on to you. It was not a lie. If you ask me how I do it all, I don't know. I leave it to God and I follow his directions and he finds a way. He always does. Everything works for the good of those who love the Lord. Romans 8:28. Hold on to it. Because it's gonna get tough out here. Baby. It's definitely gonna get tough, but you got it.
Yeah, so you guys heard it here. That's why she's the creator of She Network. So it has
Becoming She. We're all about the journey here.
All about the journey.
Yes.
All about the journey.
Of becoming.
You guys heard it here. Aimee Boss, Luxing with the Stars, Boss Production, right here on Banking TV, and we're gonna get at you. Peace. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Amazing.